Hello, I'm going to open some Greenlight diecasts and one M2 diecast that I think goes with one of the Greenlights really nicely is why I put it in. But these Greenlights have been kind of piling up and I wanted to get through them. It's mostly the vintage ad collection stuff, but there's a couple really fun things that I picked up just because they caught my eye, and I wanted to start with one of them, which is this 79 Ford Mustang official pace car from the Indianapolis Speedway. I thought that, okay, so it's a hobby exclusive, it says up here. I like this picture. Let's see if I can hold this while I zoom in. Or if there's too much reflection. I like this picture because there's someone in the passenger seat waving at the audience. I like that. Official pace car. Lots of horses along the side. I kind of wish it had the flags, but maybe that's too much to ask, eh? 1979 Ford Mustang. Great boxy body. It's Greenlight. It's got the licensed Indianapolis Speedway hologram up there. Rick Mears was the winner in 79, I guess. You know what, I don't know very much about racing. That looks like an Indy car. And Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, the more I talk about this, the more I'm gonna look like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that that's an Indy car. So this is a pace car for Indy racing. And let's take a look at it. I like that they include this. That's a nice little touch. I really love this picture of the car with the woman waving at the crowd. That's just great to me. Okay, so let's take this out. Oh, it's heavy. Metal on metal. Official pace car, and it has those horses. The wheels look nice. Plastic. 79 Ford Mustang used under license. I don't know what the 2227 is. Maybe quality control. Although, well, it's a 2020 Greenlight, so maybe it is quality control. Maybe they've started to doing that. Are those see-through? No. No, they're not actually see-through, but it's cool that they're there. Mustang. Is that a movable part or just a retoolable part? It's a movable part. Nice. That's a fun amount of detail. Does it open kind of crooked? It does open kind of crooked. That's okay. Closes kind of crooked too. 2227. What is your problem? Can I bend it back? Can I break it on camera? So it's not perfect, but that's a little disappointing. Such a cool car. The front end looks great otherwise though. Official pace car, 83rd annual Indianapolis 500 mile race, May 27th, 1979. spoiler also seems weird. Wonky, doesn't it? That doesn't seem straight. Or the lights aren't straight. No, the spoiler's not straight. And there's a weird line of paint. Oh wow, what a mess. What a mess the back is. $2,227. Oh my. What a cool car though. I mean, it's a cool car, but like, it's cool. I actually just picked up a safety car from another brand, and I mean that's F1, I think, or some other type of racing. I'm not sure about the specific safety car I got, but you know what, I mean, people are always complaining about Greenlight, and I've had a couple with problems before, and I'm sure we'll see some more problems as we go through it today, but you know what, this car is so cool, and the problems on it are at the front and the back, and when I store them on my shelf here, it'll be side on, and so I think that, I mean, you know, it's disappointing to pay for something that's, I don't know, not as carefully put together as you'd like, but this is a very cool car. It still somehow makes me happy, so I am, I'm gonna call that a win. I'm gonna call that a win, even though they managed to mess up the front end and the back end. The packaging was amazing. It's a cool car. Let's move on. All right, so the first of the vintage ad cars is the 69 Datsun 510. The ad is, I find these ad car packages really cool, and so I keep picking up cars that I'm not super interested in the car. Like the Datsun 510, I know people like. I think, and again here I'm going to show my ignorance about actual cars, but I think Datsun is just Nissan. And like another, you know, like branding of Nissan. And I know this car in particular has been popular lately, maybe not the 1969 Datsun 510, but the Datsun 510, because Mini GT and Kaido House do all of those collaborations on cool racing or tuner Datsuns. But that's not what this is. This one has, let's look at this package here. This is the world's best $2,000 car, by the way. It goes wild. It's groovy. It's a groove and moving machine. Fully independent rear suspension. Where's the part? It was only $18.96. Bucket seats, no cost extras. Car Illustrated has dealer installed extra cost vinyl top, special wheels, racing stripes, and fun flowers that grow on you. It does have fun flowers that I'm pretty sure are gonna grow on me. We'll see. We'll see. God, I love these. I love these vintage ad packages. Greenlight's. What else is in this series? The Nova, Camaro. Oh, now I got triples of the Nova. Triples is best. Oh, Volkswagen Rabbit. We're going to be opening that today, actually. The 77 Volkswagen Rabbit. Let me see. Yep. So, that's the only one of this series I've got, though. I'm not really interested in... Oh, wait. Hang on. I got the Jeepster Commando, too. Yeah. All right. I would get the GMC Caballero, because my brother is obsessed with El Caminos and the like. Anything else of interest on the package? And actually, he's got a Caballero right now, I think. Okay, let's take a look at the car. I don't like that sound, but that's okay. I wonder if maybe I could get like a little binder to collect these because they're the only packages that I keep are the the Greenlight ad packages. That's not true. I also keep the Mini GT and acrylic cases for the more premium cars. All right, let's take a look at this fella. Well, at first glance, they didn't mess up the white walls like they normally do. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. They didn't mess them up. They didn't mess them up. They did good. You did good. Green light on the white walls. Is this a moving part? Nope. It's probably for the best. Oh, the front looks great. I like the arch. Computer, stop. And that's a weird thing to include in my video, sorry. Those flowers, I don't know if they're growing on you, but it's got a windshield wipers on the vent there. It's nice. Extra cost vinyl roof. Taillights, which people would like to say, oh, it's got inserted taillights, oh, it's got inserted headlights. Actually, I don't think these are. I think these are just, well, maybe they are. I don't know. They look like there might be separate pieces. I'm not very smart, so this top feels it's different. This is very glossy metal, and this is like a satin feeling. Anyway, inserted taillights, inserted. Don't I sound smart? Very cool. Not messed up. This is 2017 69 Datsun 510. Gorgeous. Gorgeously put together. And just a boxy little car, which is right up my alley in terms of aesthetics. Yeah, they did mess up this one tire. I mean, the tire's not messed up, the white wall just makes it look messed up. God, how hard is it to draw a circle? Sorry. Okay. The different texture on the roof is a really cool feature of that one, actually. Okay, so, well, I guess you already know what's coming in terms of the final two ad cars. We have the 1977 Volkswagen Rabbit, or Volkswagen. Let's see. And, it's just the Golf, right? Like, they call it the Rabbit because they thought people would think it was too hoity-toity and associate it with sport golf. This is a weird ad. #1 selling import in Japan. The Japanese know a good thing when they see one. The Rabbit has more total room than any Japanese car in its class. That's a weird selling point for a Golf. Talking about how much room it has. Performance, room, handling, and economy. So next time you have a yen, oh god, for a terrific sukiyaki dinner, drive to the restaurant in a Rabbit. That's a weird way to sell a German car, eh? That's funny. I mean, you know, maybe not the most culturally sensitive, but who are we to judge the people of the 70s officially licensed Volkswagen? Again, same list of cars because it's the same series. Let's take a look at the 77 Volkswagen Rabbit. Well, it's a great green color. Okay. Oh, it looks kind of brown on the camera. Not brown, but like, you know, kind of a muddy green, but it's a really nice green in real life. I don't know if you've ever heard of real life, but it's not that great. Door handle's nice. This seems like a moving part, and it is. I'm not sure what kind of engine this Golf had in the 70s. I'm not even sure that looks like an engine, but that's got an engine, so that's cool. And it closes straight. It's even cooler. Are the windshield wipers part of the... I don't know how they did the windshield wipers. They look good though. Front end looks great. Volkswagen badge looks kind of like an evil demon face, but what can you do about that? I mean, they were run by evil demons. Volkswagen. I mean, I know it says Rabbit, but I just want to make sure. Where's the focal point? There it is. Painted taillights. Everything seems straight back here too. This is another nice casting. It's not the last Volkswagen we'll be looking at from Greenlight, so we'll have one to compare it to. Although I think it might be the same year. I mean, I've always loved this car. Not necessarily this year, but definitely the boxy generations of Golfs are my preference. Okay, one last vintage ad car. Throw away your roadmap. Oh, here we go. It's the 1970 Jeepster Commando. I know absolutely nothing about that. Is that just a brand I've never heard of? I did the wrong thing. Hang on. Okay. Jeepster Commando station wagon hooked up to a rough, tough Starcraft Stardust camper. the ads for both the camper and for the Jeepster. Okay. That's interesting. Jeep, the two-car car. Oh yeah, up here you can see the Jeep and the camper. Again, nothing on the back that's different, just a nicer, more visible version of the ad. Let's take a look at the car. Oh, actually, I did it on the back one to look. Okay, so it is Jeep. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's gotta be Jeep. It's got all of the licenses for the cars in the series, I think. Nissan, Jeep, GM, Volkswagen, Goodyear for the tires. And it's the only car on the list that could be a Jeep. All right, let's take a look at the car. I'll leave it zoomed in a little. Admire the Volkswagen in the background, which I've hit and turned. Jeepster Commando. Commando's a weird name to choose. Commando's a weird name to choose. It is not that yellow. It looks much more yellow on the camera. It's like, I don't know what I'd call that yellow. It's much closer to khaki. I don't know what the color. These hubcaps are nice. Some problems with the white walls, that's fine. Cool roof rack. Yeah, this doesn't come off, which is good. It says that, I mean, the underlying car, not the top, but the underlying car silhouette has like a military feel, which I guess makes sense. Jeep. They're just a little crooked, that's fine. We are all a little crooked sometimes. Let's get little painted on latches for the hood. It's funny. Now, what did that say? Come closer. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, I have no idea. Something though. Oh, that's a nice little detail for the gas. Door handles are nice. Windshield wipers are nice. Jeep in the back. I don't know why it says Jeepster on the packaging and advertising. The roof rack's wonky back here too. I guess it's just pushed into the holes that they hook it to. A little deeper on one side than the other. It's definitely more noticeable in the back. Although, strangely, the bar, are they separate? Because the bar appears to be straight. No, maybe not. Still, that's a cool car. I mean, it was a part of the series and I wanted to pick it up, and I don't hate it, but this is not a vehicle I would ever seek out to add to my collection. Yeah, the rear view, the bumper, also wonky. God, I'm nitpicky. I'm so nitpicky today. Okay, so where are we? We have the 3 ad cars, of which keep that out right now anyway. And then we also have the pace car, which, despite their attempts to mess it up, is still really, really cool. That's a really, really cool car. I wonder if it's like gambling. Like, is it worth trying to buy another version of it to get one that's nicer? Okay, so next let's do another, yeah, it is 77 Rabbit. The packaging on this one is something else. It's a Club V-dub. VW. Yeah, I guess it's a series. Let's see. So they got, you know, they got the Rabbit, couple vans, Beetle, and some things I don't recognize, the new Beetle. So I guess that's a, stop it. Okay. Licensing, always, limited edition, die-cast metal chassis. I mean, I guess there's not much else to look at. Series 11 of Club V-dub? Wow. I guess maybe they just pick different years or different, anyway, the reason I picked this up is because it looks like it's got the wooden panel on the side, and I thought that was cool. And I'm not sure they ever, actually, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of a Golf with that, and it just seemed like the funniest idea to me. So I'm really glad they didn't go for white wall. The wood paneling's kind of got a nice texture, actually. The windows are kind of gunky, but that's okay, you know? Living hard. You get a car like this, you're out there every night. You're rocking those streets. What's that? That's not intentional on the headlight. That's okay. I mean, I assume it's gonna have the same engine. Yep. Closes good. Tires are great, which is good. I think this might be the first of them with great tires. A little bit wonky back thingy, but whatever. Rabbit and Volkswagen are on with black, like they're like black stickers. But I really like the ridiculous wood paneling. I mean, you know, simulated wood paneling. 3848 you did a pretty good job. All you missed was this. You can sleep well at night. Quality control guy 3848. Yeah, I prefer the wood paneling one. The green one's nice though. It's a nice dark green. But I feel the dark green is maybe the reason I don't like it on the car is that it feels like a really modern color, whereas this feels like it matches the era of the car. Okay. Club V-dub. Club V-dub. It sounds like something that someone at Volkswagen marketing would come up with to make Volkswagen cool for the kids. opened an ad car in an earlier video that was this Mini Cooper. Actually, I hate moving the camera, but you can see it there with the 53. I picked up this Italian job one, and I actually think you can get all three colors from the movie, and I might, because I really like this. I really like this casting. So let's look at the packaging. The Italian job. It's got the three cars. 1967 Austin Mini Cooper S1275 Mark 1. It's got the, oh cool, it's actually got like a little description of the movie, like they're gonna lift $4 million from under the noses of the police, but getting the money is kid stuff compared to getting away with it. And it's got like a cool map with red string showing their escape routes, facilitated of course by the maneuverability and small size of the Mini Cooper, which the police cannot follow down small staircases and the like. Man, I love this casting. It's just, it's so small and it's so just like delicate and perfect. I don't even know what that is in the window. What's that in the window? Looks like it has a date on it, so maybe it's some kind of it's a little bit of a wheel issue. Hardly visible. All white interior. God, that front end is gorgeous. So good. Yeah, I really do think I'm gonna pick up the whole set, because I mean, it's kind of silly to get the same car in 3 different colors, but I mean, they're not expensive, these Greenlight things. If they were, it would be a little more annoying that they have such poor quality control. They just look so great together in the collection on the wall there. I just love to look at them, pick it up, and roll it around. I love when 1/64th scale cars are this small. I got a couple 1/87th cars by accident, and small like this, but not the same thing at all. Like, the level of detail is not there. Like, this has a great level of detail, and it's just of a small car, whereas like the other is a big car made this small, which it wasn't as satisfying. So like the Lancia Delta and this Mini Cooper and the Volkswagen Beetle sometimes are just great castings. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit obsessed over this one, so. All right, the Italian job. One more Greenlight, and it's because, so it's another one of these Kings of Crush, I opened this one in a previous video, and at the time I don't know, I wasn't that impressed by it because I love the Hot Wheels monster trucks so much, and they're a very different thing than this. This is a Ford F250, and actually they might all be Ford F250s, I'm not sure. I've only got 2 of them, so I wasn't really impressed by this, but I've had it around and I've been like, you know, just playing with it and on the desk and stuff, and I like it. It's really grown on me. The casting. Oops. See if I can get this. The headlights are nice. There's no moving parts to mess up. It's got a ridiculous number of sponsors. Anyway, I like that. And when I got it, I got 2 at that time, and so here we have the second King of Crunch, the War Master Ford F250, and this is a 79 Ford F250. So this one is a 93 Ford F250. Kings of Crunch, sorry. And yeah, the one pictured is another Ford, though neither this nor the Crimson Crusher, which is the one I've got over there. So actually, maybe on the back it lists them. Nope. Chevy Silverados, 2 of those. There is a third F250, which is probably the one pictured, which actually looks like it's got a pretty sweet why does it think I wanna? Okay, it's got a pretty sweet like car thing on it, you know, car things. Click the whole series, and I just may. GMC Sierra Classic. I don't even know what that truck looks like. Okay, so let's open. It feels really appropriate to say let's open this bad boy. All right. 1979 Ford F250, the War Master. First off, I noticed that the bed is covered with this with the cover, and it's got this cage thing on the back, which is cool. Front is very cool. What's that? Is that a light or something? Huh. Oh, it's got a like a little tow hook, not a tow hook, a winch somewhere, I guess, because there's a hook for one. War Master painted on it, all Mad Max style, which is cool. These yellow lines are really cool, actually. They look really homemade and janky, but in a like, I'm driving at these gold rims, or not rims, but wheels are really cool. They're like, on this car, they're like plastic orange, which is all right. You know, they don't bother me or anything. But yeah, this really goes with the different colored yellows and the brown. Yeah, that's a much nicer and more classic rear end than the other one's got. Look, what's this? What is going on with that? It's connected with what looks like the drive shaft, multiple drive shafts. I don't know how monster trucks work. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't really know how cars work. Again, the windows are kind of dirty, which is a thing people complain about in Greenlight, a quality control thing, and in you know, in that Mini Cooper, it would kind of make the pristine, you know, like little preciousness. Sorry for saying preciousness, but the preciousness of it, you know, it would dampen it. But in this, in the War Master with its janky paint and its, you know, big wheels, and it just fits right in. Of course, the windows are dirty. It's been jumping over cars all day. Your windows would be dirty too. Now, this is cool. I like this. It's just this brown is just great. It's not trying to be like super flashy. It's just like big. I'm just big. I'm not gonna get any special decals. I don't have any sponsors. You know, I'm just gonna go out there and fuck some cars up. Pardon my French. Yeah. Okay. So we're actually doing pretty good here. I mean, this pace car, this Mini Cooper, and this, just great. I really like this. It's not gonna fit in the cabinet, obviously. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Same with the Hot Wheels monster trucks, which are, you know, like 4 times as big as this, but they're like, they're so cool looking that it's like a shame not to display them. So I'll have to figure something out. If you have any ideas, or, you know, you collect them, maybe leave an idea in the comments. One last car, which is not a Greenlight, is an M2. But which I've been meaning to open, and which I picked to open in this video because of the opening this other large truck. Every time I try and zoom now, it keeps changing the lighting. So I apologize if you're having trouble. Okay, so M2. I have another one of these coming, this series. So it's a 1976 Chevrolet Scottsdale 4x4. And it's a fire chief truck, I guess. Well, we'll look at it more in a second. SBFD, operated by City Fire Department. Now, the back is the exact same, which I don't care for. You know, I like to have something interesting. Also, did it even say it was licensed by Chevy? Real chrome bumpers, rubber tires. Well, it's good. Yeah, it says GM. So I can't remember what I was reading about, but there was a, let me open this while I talk. There was a company that was doing castings of, you know, fire department cars, and comes in an acrylic case, and based on real fire departments, which, I mean, is my preference. If you're gonna get like a city utility type vehicle, why not get, oh, I've got to unscrew it, hang on. Why not get one from a real city? And what they had done is they had donated a ton of them to the fire department to like give out at parades and things. And I thought that was really cool. I mean, not donated. Maybe that was part of the licensing deal. I don't know, but and I'm not sure what drew me to this. Let's do this on camera. Sorry, I'm not sure what drew me to this particular series. I have another one of them coming, and there's more, so depending on how I like this, and then also how I like the other one, I can make it more of them. They're not like M2 is not like a high-end brand or anything. Like, I don't think they're even as expensive as an EGT, which are not expensive. But for some reason there's one I haven't got very many of. Does that come off? It looks like it does. It's got like the thing that screwed it on is screwed on. So that's a little weird. I don't think hopefully I'm not dismantling the whole car here. Get off, get off. Nope, that was just more. Yeah, this one, the front had a riser, but the riser was screwed to the car. Interesting. I don't know if that's actual shocks or not. I don't think it is. Okay. Oh, my story earlier about the city having them and giving them out and stuff. And anyway, this just says City Fire Department, which I don't like. It says SBFD, but on nowhere on the packaging does it say what SB is. Those lights are wildly different sizes. Are they? In real life, they don't look that. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. I love that grill though, and the light, also great. All of these details are great. I really like the tires. I really like the ride height on this thing. Like, yeah, that's for getting to places. The stance might even be a bit leaned back. I don't know how to. No, it's pretty level. Sorry, it's hard to show on the camera. Chevrolet 76 instead of a license plate. The wheels are a really hard rubber, but they're rubber. And the tires are really hard rubber. The wheels are chrome and kind of pretty. They look like roulette wheels. Yeah, it's a fire chief car, and the fire chief, I guess, has to do some off-roading. Oh, is this a moving part? Oh, it is. Trying to get. I guess those are they cover up the spark plugs, the headers. I gotta tell you, I know very little about engines. Closes nice. It's actually got really nice lines. Like, I wouldn't be sure that it had moving parts. This truck bed's clearly not meant to be all that functional, though. Like, the car will go, or the truck will go places, but it doesn't seem like he wants to care very much there. No, it's cool. I think I'll wait and see what the other one's like before I seek out any more in this series. They're definitely substantial and cool, but I don't know. They didn't, you know. This one, you know, I had it in my hands for a couple of minutes and just fell right in love with it, you know. Monster truck, not even a big monster truck. I guess I'm becoming one, but this one, it looked good in the package, like in the case, but I guess it's just like one of those things where you can appreciate something that someone else might be really into, but you were just not into it. That's the case with me in this, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Look, just carnage of cars. The clear winner for me is this. I just absolutely love this. Kings of Crush War Master. I like it better than the Crimson Crusher that I got before. This is also like a clear winner. The Greenlight, Austin Mini Cooper, and the vintage ad one that I showed up there. Like if you're looking to pick one up, that one's got a really nice. I'll show it. I already moved to show it, so I'll do it again. But it's got a really nice like racing 53 on the side. So if you're looking to pick up one from Greenlight, keep that one in mind, because it's well, it doesn't have this almost rally set of lights on the front, first of all, but it's a really lovely green, like, so that might be your tastes rather than the blue, red, or white. Great casting, really wonderful. And I guess the final one that I'm really happy I got was this pace car. Terrible quality control on it. A hood that maybe I can bend back into shape, but there's nothing I can do about this. I guess, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, or this insane paint job. But looks like someone kicked the machine while it was doing it. But from the side, luckily, it looks great. The wheels are great. And such a cool car. Just unexpectedly cool car for me. So I'm gonna see, maybe instead of picking up another one of these pace cars in the hopes of getting better quality control, I may look and see, you know, what other 79 Ford Mustangs Greenlight does. Although, I mean, the pace car stuff is probably half of why I think this is so cool. Also, it's very heavy and substantial. Yeah. Okay. So those are my picks from this from this haul. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a really nice day.